Literally changed no settings. How are you not capturing yet? Okay, OBS says it's good. There we go. Yep, it's picking up where we left off. I didn't read anything. Did you read anything? Starting with here. Gonna go to the hardware store. Gonna go back in time. Okay. Now we got that. Gun parts. Oh. I guess that makes sense. We've gotten the other versions of everything else. There really is a summer camp this crazy time Nexus. It's gotta be a liability nightmare. This is a car, but much cooler. I don't have any wire coat hangers. This old stagecoach is treating this ordinary sand as if it's quicksand. Really nice cowboy hat. That is a really nice cowboy hat. A robot half buried in weird colored sand. See what's holding. Glowing ring. Huh. Interesting. It's an ancient sarcophagus. Investigate. Approach the sarcophagus. The top has long since crumbled to dust and it is empty. Wait, no, it isn't empty. There's a jawbone on a very small pillow. Inspect it. Bend down for a closer look and hear a faint whisper. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry? Still can't hear it. Pick it up. Seems kind of rude, but so is leaving without hearing what I have to say. You pick up the bone and hold it to your ear. Oh, come on, please speak up. Hold it even closer. Stick it in your ear. Stick your finger in your other ear. You jam your finger in your other ear, close your eyes, and listen as hard as you can. And undying. What? Undying. Okay. Put the jawbone back in the sarcophagus, and in doing so, you notice something yellow hidden under the pillow. Grab it as a reward for your patience. I'm definitely not looking up where to find more wire coat hangers. That wouldn't be cool at all. Ah, there are... There appears to be less hangers than there are cars to open. Hmm. Just would have gotten a pistol. A new gun. Oops, wrong button. Well, okay, I need to check perks. That still seems very expensive. That's not one of the ones I want. It's almost the counter I wanted. Advanced projectile physics. Okay, that is one of the ones I would have wanted. Cannon, cannon. More damage from range attacks, which is good. Okay, so we're back here because there's cannon, cannon. There's one for each of the different kinds of weapons, I believe, and then extra AP and an extra, what's it called? So we got that one of them. There's cannon, cannon. There's still more we can get for sure. Shattering's going back on. Bunch of spooky armors. Just squeeze them up. Where is the dumb thing? Shadow Banishing Ring. I hate election year. Just keep getting nonstop texts about every single politician. Okay. I definitely clicked on the banish them thing. I don't know what that was all about. Now we get put up with the loudest fight in the game now. Loud crashing sounds and yelling from a nearby classroom attract your attention. Curiosity, cautiously poke your head around the door and poke back out. Again, to dodge a handful of bolts thrown by an angry robot. Several students are cowering behind overturned desks and crawl back to join them as two robots throw junk everywhere. Alright. I was only doing this to try to get those last couple of books. But this is going nowhere fast. So, a few more, and I'm just gonna just go. Okay. 3. That's one of them. 2. One more. Okay. Go back to here. Read that. Okay. Not that it matters. I would have probably been fine with just the extra range damage. Wherever that went. No, it's right. No. Can you only have one of them? can get them from the Infinite House, too. Oh well. Anyways, get rid of the Shadow Ring for that one. Saint Stilton's Ring. And we're just gonna head back to Bray. Because I don't think I have any other side quests at the moment. And I've been to everywhere here now. So, on to the actual main quest. Let's do this. Whatever, let's go. Asking for advice. Next move. Iola sachets up to the guard, holding a glass milk. Well, hello, handsome. Can help notice all the hard work you're doing, keeping this place safe from intruders. That's my job. Yes, ma'am. Doing such a good job too, darling. I was just saying to myself, there's a handsome young man who must be so thirsty after all that walking. I simply must bring him a little pick-me-up. Well, that's very kind of you. I could use a glass of milk. The guard drinks the milk and instantly passes out. Iola shoots you a wink as she strolls back to the car. Go get him, Tiger. Nice work. Now he's only guarding the ground. Okay. Okay. Gwendolyn has removed a panel from the front of the control box, revealing massive gears and cogs packed with grease. Give me a hand with this, would ya? Is it going to have all the fingers still on it afterwards? Yeah, no worries, kid. This little gizmo I've been tinkering with is gonna do all the heavy lifting. Just need you to hold the panel open for me. Reach in and activate it. Roll up your sleeve and stick your arm in the nest of sharp steel gears nearly up to the elbow. Your fingers find the lug Gwendolyn pointed out. Take 2 deep breaths. Snap the thing to the left and yank your arm out there. The gears start spinning like blenders at half-price margarita night. It's all on the wrist. What's next? Unlock the store in the bunker. Oskaloosa pulls out her meteor shard and carefully rotates it into just the right position in space to create a small wormhole. Okay, the other side of that wormhole should be inside the safe, and you just need you to reach through and unlock it from the inside. Is that safe? Can't you do it yourself? I have to hold the shard in just the right position so the hole doesn't close and slice your arm up, so no, it isn't safe, but also, no, I can't do it myself. Fine. Reach through and jiggle bits of the safe mechanism until you hear the latch click open, then pull your arm out of the hole with relief. Whew! The safe opens to reveal a single key inside, which makes the word keys on the outside a real exaggeration, and now that you've grabbed the key, it's just a lie. Nice, got the key. Take a pouch. Weird leather pouch. Refinery workers' pants. Inside. The pouch contains a stick of pink chalk, black candle that smells like french fries, and some old dried oregano, that's a guess, and a crumpled receipt. The receipt is from SIT Library for overdue book fines and lists the book's call number as 13343152319. Head there, head to the library afterwards, and go from there. Holy Jesus, is this a bomb? Yep, ain't she a beaut? She's big as heck. Oh, don't worry, it's a shape chart. Pretty much all the blast force is going to go straight into that wall. Pretty much. I'm planning on standing right next to it. Can't recommend that in any case. Go ahead and light the fuse whenever you're ready. Do it. I'm forced to admit this is as far as my plan goes. I think you might have to figure something out on your own here. Okay. It's that guy from your dream. Doesn't look like he wants to be interrupted. Interrupt him nevertheless. Who in tarnation are you? You got about 10 cents before I kill you deader than most people are aware as possible, bucko. ERC Inspector, sir. Well, I ain't got one of those. I mean the Energy Regulatory Commission. We ain't got one of those neither, and if we did, I'd be in charge of it. I'm referring to the actual federal government, sir, not whatever your inexplicable situation is. Ah, Coolidge can go suck a rattlesnake. News that may, sir, I'm here to inspect your huge mad science contraption. Get away from that console, varmint. Commence to inspect you. Give the main console a thorough inspection while muttering a lot of made-up nonsense science words. Well, sir, looks like you got yourself a real problem here. And blazes are you talking about? Someone's yanked a bunch of wires and cables out of this thing and also pushed a lot of buttons at random. So what? I cannot confirm nor deny that it was me. Machine starts to vibrate intensely and smoke pours out of one of the vents. This is clearly not up to code. You damn fool, sidewinding. Baron looks about to beat you to death with his cane, but a nearby exhaust fan explodes and the spinning fan blades slice off the top of his hat. He therefore chooses to turn and run away instead. Come on, we gotta get out of here. The whole place is going up. The front panel of the machine blows off and what looks like an old farmer's sickle flies out and clatters on the floor. You quickly pick it up. Cursed sickle. The sickle is so sharp that it dulls your senses just by comparison. Mysticality plus 13? God damn, that is strong. Door has been welded shut. Yeah, head back outside. Avalanche! Well, everybody, that went better than I could have ever expected. It just goes to show the old crew still has some life in it after all. Though clearly, I got handed to our new member, Ellis. We couldn't have done it without you, kid. Aw shucks, it was nothing. Nonsense. You deserve one hell of a reward for what you've done today. Unfortunately, most of our money is tied up in savings bonds, so you'll have to sell for my cool shades. 1 Moxie and 7 spooky armor. Ooh, thanks. That's an achievement. You executed a perfect heist. Now it's time for us to get back to our retirement. I got a shuffleboard game in 20 minutes. See y'all around. Iola gives you a big hug and everyone leaves with a wave. Bye, let's do it again sometime. I was hoping it would be one of you that actually changed your sprite. Unfortunately, my sash is better. And with that, let's stop. To Ocean City. Before we go in, we're gonna go to Speakeasy. Oh, this one I had something to turn in. Oh well. You got anything to say, Barnaby? Okay. check there's nothing new. There is something. This morning, an unexpected explosion destroyed a barn in Gray County. Captain Alvin Hamilando of the Gray County Fire Brigade reported that the fire was pretty well contained. There's nothing to worry about, no problems here, and that it was probably caused by some hay exploding weird, and we should go away and don't ask me any more questions. Funeral services for the farm's residents will be held tomorrow at St. Polycarp's Cathedral in Ocean City. Fuck it. I'm looking that up. Ham Mill. Maybe it's 0607 1925. Oh, sorry. Just 25. Well, that's a typo, so maybe if we go to the next day. Look at that, in a massive and unlikely error, the newspaper has run corrections for all three of the previous day's headlines. See here. Government Valley Roads program to involve 152,662 eat. They must be meat. Lout defeats Howell and Pulitzer punch-up. Sailing under a black flag, local principal returns from long voyage. Correction. Government Valley Roads program to involve the numbers meet. Howell defeats Clout and Pulitzer punch-up. Sailing under a white flag. Local principal returns from long voyage. Check whether readers regret the error. Yes, they do. Take the paper. There's the cabinet. We'll take it to the mill. But first, we're also going to go here and see if I can look up that thing in the library. Looking for a certain book. Diabolus Ungulata, a directory of the hooved and horned masters of the realms below. Flip through the book. It opens to a page that has been accidentally marked with a blob of black wax. Read on. The page is headed Duke Bovicus and has a drawing of the spiky symbol on that pouch you found. Apparently, Bovicus is a great and heavy lord of the Inferno, whose domains are violence and greed, and who is known for offering lopsided deals to foolish humans who long for power. The description of the ritual to summon him, which involves standing in a circle drawn with chalk mixed with virgin blood, burning a beef tallow candle, scattering cow's bane, and reciting a complex incantation which you dutifully copy down just in case. I also notice that regularly reciting the incantation backwards serves as a charm to prevent Bovicus from finding you if you're worried about that for some reason. Neat. That might come in handy later. Anyways, we'll head back to the Gray and the Old Ham Mill. Fight. Such awful sounds. Weird. I have great news about the Pulitzers. Holly Howell, not Cindy Glatt, won Pulitzer for drama in 1925. No, and you aggravate my last nerve. The fun treats. The prize went to Piggy Glatt. I read with my own eyes. What eyes? There was a correction I read in the newspaper. I have the article with correction. How Windmill is supposed to read a newspaper article is anyone's guess. You raise the clipping above your head and wave it vaguely. Howl for drama. Howdy howl for drama? Can this be true? Oh, oh, but of course! There never was a Pulitzer or bonehead enough to vote for Glout. Oh, I knew it! Oh, this is joyous news. Howell has his Pulitzer, and so the world exhales. All is restored to order. Everything is once again in proper house. You're welcome. The wind picks up and shakes the walls. Motes of flowers suspend in the air, gather and streak upward toward the ceiling. Is this good? It spins once more. Oh, and once again I taste the sunlight and the wind, and mine appetite is restored. I hunger for life anew, sirrah. And so I move. Sidney Glout may write free, but Galileo Galilei et pur si muove. And yet I move, yea, yea, and forever I shall. Nice, just nice to help out a windmill every now and then. Sure. Everything okay? Hey, remember Howl 1? I think it's even more broken now. Oh my goodness, that's the closest I've had in. That's the closest shave I've had in quite a while. That shower of the windmill's blade splintered off in the shape of a sword. Or damage to all enemies. Hmm. Alright. Back to Ocean City. Found the sickle. It was, well, there were some bad implications about the whole situation with Chow monsters and the government. Not that there weren't already, but this is turning out to be a pretty big bite to chew. Now it's disquieting, but it fits in with the readings we've been getting from Detective Trauma. What kind of readings? Get some sleep, I'll tell you about it in the morning. I want to look at some stuff first. Get some sleep, she says. Here's a big old cliffhanger, she says. Not the two most compatible ideas. Nothing right now, Charlie. First sickle. Submit the wretched and writhing sickle to the machine. Handle first. As is customary, polite curve of the blade cups your palm, licks at your skin. You shudder. The shadow cast by this thing is long, it's yawning shade that the span of the universe. This one's different. This is deep magic. There is something about this sickle. What was it used for, perhaps? With your eyes closed, you can almost see it. Long stalks of wheat drifting in the blue moon. The corn poke in a burned circle, dancing, stripped to the waist. Up, the sickle's up in the air. Oh, you're going to see it. You're going to see the mystery. Yes. Honk. A lot less good. The machine snorts the curse up into its singular dome nostril. That's a good clean sickle now, ready for ripping. In the cherry thing, you hear the chanting and stomp and dancing feet. The curse of the sickle waits in the machine and is prepared for something. Face it. Carn. Nothing that way. Not for miles. Nick? It's a car. Oh, hell. Nick was standing by the trunk a second ago. Pop the trunk. It's locked. Last and only house to go. Not. Hey, anyone home? It's locked. Hornling. Nick was supposed to stay with the car. In the door. Road map's where you left it, but Nick sure ain't. Take the keys. Take the map. Pop the trunk. Nick, I swear you better not be in there. Just a spare tire, no jack, a copy of the Terminator on tape. Watch the Terminator. Get real. Close the trunk. I'm watching the Terminator. That better not be blood on the seat. Taste it. Get out of here. That's sick. Start the car. 4 flats, engine's fried. Well, hi. Do you know what this is? Huh? Certain forge-bound golem smith this blade for me. I asked him to make a weapon that could kill even you. Huh? I can find you now wherever you go, Ellis, and I will cut you 1,000 times until you are dead. It's not my name. You're looking for someone else. Die now. When you wake, you will see me again. Run. Whoa, what? Play chess. Absolutely not. Hey, cat. Can you help me? Yeah, baby. Yeah, Opie. Hey, get away from me. This place again. I think I took a wrong turn here. Quite the contrary, you and I were always fated to meet. Who are you? And of time itself. Okay, do you know why we have met? Because the scarecrow just killed me with a sickle? It is not your scarecrow issue. You are pursued by a creature whose blade carves the flesh of reality itself. We must decide how you are to kill it. How am I supposed to do that? Sickle is a powerful blade, but I ask you, what is the one weapon that cannot be bested? Submarine, flamethrower, hate, time, rock, huge rock, rock and roll. Have you learned nothing? Time is the only weapon for which there is no defense. The sickle was a powerful blade for its time. Time, like all tools, was made obsolete in successive generations. While the scarecrow wields that sickle, he can only be defeated with more advanced equivalent. Do you follow? Basically. What tool replaced the sickle? Lawnmower. Precisely so, you must build a lawnmower. I gotcha. It's rock. Oh no. What? Oh god, I don't. Sick axe. Okay, well, bye. Barbarian, I'm in college. Oh, there he is again. I don't know who Randy is. Pointless. Why? What numbers can I dial? Dial what? Who are you? Put the phone in your pocket. And this is bizarre. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to gather stuff from. You're having some trouble with our language, I see. Oh, hello. Augie and Grimhild have but one tongue between them, two if you count their fists. I like to make sure I am understood by all I meet, with words, not accents. There's a scared crow trying to kill me. Do not pretend to have an answer for everything that happens in the world, my friends. Some things I believe happen for a reason. Not me being murdered, though. Ah, but is it murder or self-defense? Wait, what do you know? Oh, not so much as I said. I do not pretend to have an answer for everything. Gotta go. Hmm. Didn't even hurt last time. What's that guy's problem? Nowhere I can get a lawnmower? There's already been violence in the state. Nowhere I can how to build a lawnmower? Nay. They sell lawnmowers around here? Only cutter bears, weapons, and woods. Please, this is not a good time. Couldn't help overhear you muttering vaguely about wheels. Ah, that information is commercially sensitive. You must forget you heard it once. All I said was wheels. Shh. Alright. Can you help me make a lawnmower? You mistake me for a mechanic, madam. I am an automotive executive. Oh, it is true there was a time you would find me in the garage, greased up and elbow deep in the guts of a jalopy, like my father on the farm when he helped the cows give birth. Oh, okay, lawnmower. Can you help me or not? No, my company doesn't make those. Where can I find a lawnmower? Passenger trains have not been equipped with onboard lawnmowers for years. Far too enticing for bandits. Must ask, what do you mean to do with a lawnmower? Just a scarecrow thing. You are an odd duck indeed. Some kid, can you make a lawnmower? No? Okay, I can make anything with wheels. So yes? Oh sure. Will you make me a lawnmower? I'd love to, miss. Wheel and axle machines are my bag, but I've got to promise you that Detective Fingering's mustache at the end of the car. Car? We're in a train. Yes, a train car. Oh, right, sorry. Don't be sorry, not everyone understands vehicles as well as me. I certainly wouldn't call you a car dunce over it, huh? I washed up Gumshoe's guy in his head that I did something I didn't do. A murder, can you believe it? Murder's not my bag, miss. My bag is wheel and axle machines. I've already told you. It's unlikely that someone would have both wheel and axle machines and murder in one bag. Wouldn't you agree? Get to the point. I'd love to make you a lawnmower, but I can't do anything while that man over there is investigating for murder. I'll see what I can do. Whee! Hi, can you help me with something? Naturally, welcome, patron, for the establishment is indeed an antique store, and I have proprietors. Being such, I can assure you the establishment's personnel are no other purpose other than safe and legal trade of antique goods. Never mind. Know how to build a lawnmower? A lawn mower. Why, that is a new one. And there's one thing in which I, as antique store proprietors, do not traffic. It is the new and modern. Keep thy machine and labor-saving devices, madam, and I shall be perfectly content with old-fashioned book or end table. Fine, whatever. There's a scarecrow trying to kill me. A scarecrow? Why, that would make an unwelcome assailant a vexing predicament. But how can I be of any assistance, being as I'm not a farmer or agriculturist? Never mind. Just leave her. Hey, Gabby. Well, howdy there, stranger. Welcome to the store. Although you're a nice guy like myself, only sell dusty books of sorts. Can you help me build a lawnmower? Heck, ain't much for building things, pardon now, if you need something, a thing lassoed or rustled. Can you help me with a scarecrow that wants to kill me? Well, now, that's a tough one, sure enough. Can't rightly say I understand how to do that. See, you understand us cowboys, we're a dying breed. We only know one way, and that's the way of the West. All these new technologies and sciences coming in, well, I reckon the world's fixing to put the old cowboy out to pasture. West is north now. They changed west to north decades ago. Can I get you some water? Oh god. Yeah, the baseball one. I'm in, coach. Baseball bat. That's the first game that's yours to keep. Yes, coach. there he is. Let's talk to Dino Me. Open a door, eat cat, pal. What are you, sleeping? It's exhausting. Can you help me with my scarecrow problem? Only 10 to 1 crime per day. How's this case going? Slowly but surely I'm pulling at the string that will lead me through this labyrinth of lies to the murdering minotaur at the center. What the murderer does not realize is that this with the string I am making for him or her a noose. So good, there's nothing good about murder. Some tells me the boy didn't do it. No doubt the young man himself, who will protest his innocence for taking away with tears, and even those without. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. Why? Because everyone knows more than they let on. Maybe this wasn't even a murder. Yeah. What do you suggest? Natural causes? An accident? An act of God? Yeah, like any of those. Whichever one you think. I think it is just what one of these pox-hitters would like us to believe. The question is, which one? None. I think none. You look tired. Want a break? Be sensible, madam. The common criminal longs and lusts for what they call it, the distracted detective. Critical moment in which I allow my guard to slip. Must never happen. It cannot happen. Boring. This case is boring. Some respect for the dead, please, but I admit this is a routine case. It certainly does not tax the gray cells as thoroughly as certain past adventures, such as last year's locked room mystery, in which a locked room was murdered, but there's nothing a murderer should fear more than a bored detective, for as certainly as the sun sets in the morn, so shall he bring all truths to light. I reckon there's some more interesting murders he could solve. Assuredly so, but one that could happen here and now in this train car, an unlikely prospect, I think. Please, you bother me enough. Allow me to conclude this investigation and turn my mind to your more interesting murders. Please, you're making a mistake. You know how to build a lawnmower? What need has a girl for weapons in the wood? Scarecrow man, I told you. There's no scarecrow man in the wood. And if there were, it, like all sinners, would be pruned by my blade only. Can I have your blade? Maybe now, if we talk to him. That's not possible. I saw you die. Yeah, weird, huh? How can this happen? How can a person die and then return to life? I am pursued by a creature whose blade carves the flesh of reality itself. I can make no sense of it. No, I must insist that you explain yourself. Was some sort of deception, mystical illusion? I must know. I must. I swear I will not rest until I have the truth. Good luck with that. Bye. I don't think the detective will be bothering you for a little while anyways. Great stuff. Really great stuff. That'll give me plenty of time to make my escape from a wrongful conviction. Now let's talk about your lawnmower. Looking for your lawnmower is pretty simple. I just need two blades, two wheels, a good sturdy handle, and some sort of metal rod or tube to serve as a roller. Okay. So I go and get all the components of the lawnmower, and you do what exactly? What do? From a few inert objects, I get the lawnmower to get up and go. That's pretty important, wouldn't you agree? Will this work as a handle? And that's a baseball bat. Yeah, I know that, pal. I'm improvising. Wood's a fine idea, that'd work well, but the bat's just not long enough to make a handle. I'll be back. Hmm. You're the boss. Cut the chase, huh? I need wheels and you're a wheel guy. It is true as I am, as they say in your country, a wheel guy. Furthermore, it is true that I am carrying on board many suitcases of exotic rubber to make new wheels in my factory. And it is true, with my automotive experience, I could probably roll some of that rubber into a willow wheel for you as my mother needed dough, but why would I? Because you're a good guy, a good wheel guy. Because you can never say no to a beautiful girl who needs a fresh rubber wheel. Because my life depends on it, because your right life depends on it. Right, I don't deserve a wheel. Let's go with 2. Wrong. It is because you helped my young friend over there. He's coming to work with me. You know, together we will do wonderful things with wheels. So you'll need me a wheel or whatever it is. My friend, I've already done it. Can you make me like one more? I cannot. This one wheel has used up all my 19 suitcases of rubber. Wow, that's very, very wasteful. No, when I sell the wheels, it is for a lot of money, so I'm not wasting rubber. Thanks, pal. Whee! Hey, weird question. Mist and wonder are thick in the wood, and questions trouble me not. Are any of your branches long enough to be a handle for a lawnmower? And if they are, can I have one of your branches? I guess that's 2 weird questions. Naturally, I have no branches, girl. All that grows belongs to the woods. Totally. So is it okay with the wood if I have one of its branches? Ah, 'tis a sin, girl. There's no comfort to punish me for it, is there? No, there ain't. Now, how about my branch? The tree, the monster, whatever it is, breaks off a whole dang limb. Today the wood has given up itself to the girl. Yeah, that ought to work. Now go and speck in not one word of what has happened here today, or there will be a new murder in the wood. Don't want that. See ya. Rusty old cutting axe. It's less axe and more tetanus on a stick at this point. Okay, so we've got a blade, a stick, and a wheel. This is a blade, right? No stick about. What is that? The Chinese fire axe? More of a purifying blade carried by a woodsman against sinners. Alright, that was my next guess. Got you a wheel. Wow wheel, or should I say wow wheel. That's a juicy rubber wheel worthy of Signor Andretti. And the guy over there on the table's the one who made it, if that's what you mean. It's a great man, mind that you don't look. I don't want you running him over with a lawnmower or anything. Don't get that idea. Didn't have that idea. This a good handle? Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. I'm being rhetorical. Yes, I'll make a fine handle, alright. Just need to chop it up and put it back together in the right shape. If the branch starts screaming, don't worry. Never do. Okay. Take the wheel. Hi, Crow. This is my hiding place. Find your own. You fool! Take good care of this now. This promise is nothing dearer to me in the world than wheels and the machines that use them. Nothing dearer, no girlfriend, boyfriend. Of course I love my mother, but romance? No, ma'am, I'm married to my work. If you're married to your work, you don't work a day in your life. So I just need another blade, right? Oh, and a long metal roller. I am afraid of nothing. Well, let's go. I'm sorry, Crow. Videotape. stick axe. Can I have it? Hey, you think I can get that other guy's axe? Unexpected request. Why? For what purpose? Building a lawnmower to mow a scarecrow. How is that necessary? As I told you before, I wonder if the sickle is only trying to protect itself. Scarecrow. I didn't say sickle. I said scarecrow. Yes, I spoke in error. Forgive me. Cool. Thanks for nothing. Agi, Agi knows more than most think. Who's Agi? I am Agi. I speak your tongue. Good for you. I hear you talk with old man. I give you axe if you help Agi. Yeah, sure. Agi needs axe to fight Empire. If Agi have better weapon than Empire, he no need axe, understand? Yeah, that's the same thing I'm doing with my scarecrow. I'm gonna beat him by getting my hands on lawnmower to beat a sickle. He just needs some advanced technology, right? Slow down. Agi does not understand all words, but advanced technology, this, you get? Those are words you understand? Advanced weapon, advanced technology weapon for Agi, you get? I give axe. This is pretty advanced. The telephonic communication device, very advanced. 100%. Agi's axe. Thanks, pal. Standard full. Bet you can't get me again. Okay, I think that's it. This looks pretty sharp to me. Very much so, I must admit you're making far more of a success of this than I expected. You're humoring, aren't you? You ain't humoring, are you? You can make a lawnmower. Wouldn't say I could affect it, and I'm not a card, contrary to what you might have heard. Don't really know what you're talking about. I'm not. Does this roll enough for you? Does it roll enough for you is the question. Vehicles like a steak, miss. No right way to make it, just gotta be made the way you want. Aren't steaks supposed to be best cooked rare? Fuck you. Yuck, too wet. This piece going to make my lawnmower too wet? No, no, just right. I got news for you. Is it about my lawnmower? You mean this lawnmower? Elegant weapon in the war of order against chaos. Well, that was fast of you. Simple machine, miss. Shouldn't take anyone more than a few seconds to build lawnmower. Only there's a problem. What? Stars think all the pieces are there. It should work, but it's like, if I didn't know better, miss, I'd say the machine doesn't want to turn on. How is that possible? Can't say, miss. I'm a humble engineer. I can build things, but this is getting into question whether machines have souls. I don't know how to get a machine to believe in itself. I don't know who could do a thing like that. Thanks for everything. Machine spirit. Hmm. A jerk face. I have a lawnmower that doesn't work. Can you help with that? Doesn't work. No such thing. Won't work. Maybe it's just like the rest of these boys. Maybe it's tired. Maybe it's had a hard day. Maybe it'd like to go back to bed. Well, I'm not standing here in the pouring rain so I can go to bed. I came out here to win a damn baseball game. Give me that. Give that thing here. Give me the lawnmower. Coach rips the mower out of your hand, screams into the blades. You're wet. You're tired. I can't help you with that. We can't control that. We can only control one damn thing in our lives. You understand? One damn thing. So you tell me, yes or no. Are you a baseball player? Yes. Yes, coach. Oh my gosh. Now you get out there and you play. Yes, coach. This is the last damn time. Hey, it's over for you now, you goon. I went and made myself a lawnmower that beats your sickle. Speak of sticks and stones, tools only, there will always be shadow, Ellis Martin, and thus you will never be safe from me. My name is Ashley, dingus. Now I need to know one thing. Where's Nick? Nick was a scarecrow all along. Nick, what the hell? It's nothing personal, Ash. Seems plenty personal. It ain't you, it's the guy I gotta kill Ella's wife. I don't have a choice. It's something that goes way back. Got a debt to the shadow. Turn on a light and your shadow goes away. Ain't that easy. Shadow's bigger than anything you and I can comprehend. You can't just get rid of it. That right, huh? Oh, your boyfriend. Long and confusing vision with several words and concepts you did not understand, you leave the machine not a little less sure in yourself, the world, but pleased nonetheless that Sickle's curse has been destroyed. A package came for you while you were in there, Ellis. Lawnmower. Melee weapon. An elegant weapon in the war of order against chaos. Mysticality +6, physical, and causes 5 bleeding. That's a lot of bleeding. That's, is there a return address? Just says, I'll see you in 66 years. Never heard of it. Maybe it's in Utah. Take the lawnmower. Your lawnmower. It's a pretty good weapon. Of course. Hardware. Bakery. Let's go with the hats. Thanks, Charles. Whatever. Ah. We'll play cable. That farm stuff is wild, huh? Good thing your bed isn't like this in the waking world. Oh, I thought that was like a burrito or something. Grade school lunch gentleman is levitating behind the counter. See what's for lunch though. Looking gross as stir-fried spider toes. Seared demon spleens. Sliced skeleton knuckles. Fried skeleton hearts. Barbecue zombie feet. Baked vampire guts. Stir-fried demon lungs. Whatever. Clock. Clock whose time is running out. The symbolism here is anybody's guess. Oh hey, it's Dark Noel. Oh, Noel is really freaking out about this room. That's a chicken. Dream you must be more scared of chickens than real life, you. Okay, this is actually pretty scary. Nice work, Brain. You got crazy hair. You. Me! Get the hell out of here, I'm busy. Wait, are you the real you talking to me in my dream, or am I making up a dream version of you? I don't have time for this vaudeville act. Scram. Sheesh, what a grouch. Doorway back to the horrors of the waking world. Better them than here. Them than these. Why is it quiet? What's with the static? As you leave your room, you notice a letter stabbed into the door, pinning a sheet of paper to it. Hey Jessica, what's this document knifed to my door? I didn't look, figured it wasn't any of my business. You didn't see anybody come into this room and try to murder my bedroom door with a letter opener? I was busy. Of all the common household objects, the letter opener has the largest gulf between how sinister it looks and how mind-numbingly boring its intended use is. Wizarding license renewal form. Dear L. Smart, we were unable to find any record of your wizarding license on file at the Municipal Records Office. Please use the enclosed form to update or renew your license accordingly. Your earliest convenience. Monetary fines and/or magical curses may be levied against you as a penalty if this matter is not resolved. Supposed to have a license for magical spells? Well, yeah. Can you imagine the chaos otherwise? How'd you not know that? I became a wizard in a dream, and none of the dream people explained the regulatory structure to me. Better get it taken care of before they turn you into a trash bin for community service. Take care of it where? The DMV, it's in Government Valley. Where's that? Down the coast a ways. It was the nexus of all things red tape related before things start getting weird. People don't go there much anymore unless they absolutely have to, like you. You gotta fix this bureaucratic nonsense that's almost certainly a trap. Definitely a trap, but you have to go anyway, and that isn't the only reason why. Oh, we found another artifact, huh? Kind of. I mean, kind of. Well, it wasn't there yesterday, and it's too, I don't know, big, powerful, strange. To just be a regular artifact, it pegged the dial on the detectatron. Oh boy, oh geez, oh yeah. How I get there? Hang on, I've got a map somewhere. What? Wait, a what? A map. Is it a real map? Or another one of the vast array of non-map things you keep referring to as maps? She glares at you and shoves an honest-to-goodness, according to Hoyle, map in your hand. Map of Government Valley. Map of the old state government district. A real map. Wow. Wow, Jessica, this is a real breakthrough for you. That might be rain and not radio static. Just get a regular ass boon for now. Well, I've got a letter opener now. There was something I had that I needed a letter opener for. Old insurance company letter. Dear Sir, regarding your insurance claim, the funds have been dispersed to your employer on record at the time of this writing. Ocean City Watchful Eye. Hmm. Okay. Oh, good for them. You know who we haven't seen in ages? Wasco. Oh geez, that guy. He was so good at distractions. What happened to him? Joined the other side. What? Really? Didn't have much choice. Feds caught up with him and made him pick between spying for the Secret Service or prison. The last I heard, he's retired on government pension, acts as stage plays sometimes. Well, well. You appreciate hearing gossip even if you're not sure you know who they're talking about. Time for a drink. Absent. Cola. And cocktail. Hi, my name's Ellis. Pleased to meet you. I'm Albert. Why aren't you wearing a hat? You ever heard the phrase familiarity breeds contempt? What's for sale? Ooh. Do any of these start with an H? No. Well, we've got a ton of money, so nothing like clogging up the old inventory, huh? Allow us free, huh? Guess so. It's not some back alley haberdashery. Allows has never made and will never make its home in one of my hats. I give you my word as a businessman. Hey, you must have some loud hats in the back, right? Sir, you insult me. I do not traffic in louse hats. Really, that is quite offensive. Come on, you can tell me. Les très bon enchanté. Yeah, howdy cleaver. And pizza cutter. I think if I want to go with mysticality, though, which might not be a bad idea, my best bet is, let's see here, that's Moxie plus 6 and 2 on fire. That's mysticality plus 6 and 5 bleeding. Let's see. Mysticality. Really? I don't have better pants than just +1. Blue officer's sidearm. Moxie plus 6. Hmm. Stench armor. Hmm. None for mysticality. Shame. Is that a hobo camp? Hi, Beatrice. Oh, hey, thanks for the tip. This place is great. Why are you still dressed as a sheep? Well, first, because I came to the realization that not only have I really gotten used to being a sheep, I've actually come to like it. It just feels right, you know? Okay, what's the second thing? Stuck zipper. Aha. Warm hands. Big jar of moonshine. Oh hi, thanks for the tip about this place. Everybody's been real appreciative about my corn and cooking skills. Guess I was being selfish before. Does feel good to share and help folks out. Oh, that's great. So you've been doing a lot of cooking? Yep, been making a lot of cornmeals out of cornmeal. Mm-hmm. So what's cooking? Homemade cornbread. That's pretty good. Glad Mossman. And beanie. Hi, Ellis, good to see you again. Hi, Crossius, how are things going over here? Quite well, I believe I'll be able to fund some important projects for Letters here and for His Majesty. Nice. Society may look down upon us hobos, but nobody tends to nose up at gold, except for people who have a very rare and unusual allergy to smell of gold. Leave. All good. King of the Hobos. So about those secret plans. Ellis, you've been extraordinarily helpful. With your aid, the population of this camp has grown enormously. I believe I can trust you to reveal my full plan to you. Ooh, what is it? I'm reliably informed there is a small, sparsely inhabited island on the eastern ocean that is somehow unaffected by the passage of time. My intention is to gather as many hobos as possible and sail there to establish a marvelous, sparkling city of total freedom, unimpeded by this country's laws and social mores. And I shall name that city Hobopolis. Fantastic. Gang's all here. That's another achievement. Thanks to you, I believe I have enough people to make this fantasy a reality. I am in your debt, Ellis. And in recognition of your actions above and beyond the call of duty, I hereby order you the great highest honor I may bestow upon a non-hobo, the grand token of the Hobo Empire. He starts to pin an elaborate medal to your lapel, sees you're already accessorized, and hands it to you instead. Grand token of the Hobo Empire. Nearest hobo will always assist you in combat. This is a bust token that has been hand-whittled to show the profile of Johnny the Hobo King, hanging from a velvet ribbon that might once have been part of some old curtains or perhaps a lady's hat. Regardless of its construction, it's a high honor. Oh, thanks. Cool. I could turn the lawnmower into a gun. I'll just stick with my gator gun for now. Uh, That one's broken. Hot rod. It's the first time I've ever had to actually equip it. Toilet pistol. Moxie +6 and stench. $13 everything. I still don't have a food or a potion going, but I don't think I'm gonna get 5 muscle out of it. Actually, that reminds me. Let me head back to Plunkett Street real quick. Why is it only raining here? $500 meat. Alright, bus stop. Government Valley. Finale. Oh no. Sinister enough first government work. Oh wow. Let's actually first check in on Rufus. Just in case. Well, that was a waste of time. The bench has been covered in spikes so no vagrants are tempted to sit on it. It's a rat. For once, I have a map. Let's go army recruitment first, I guess. Discover a terrifying sitting statue towering above a block of bombed out apartment buildings. That horrible wizard lay Darth Noel. Thalaloth. Modern army soda. Someone's calling, but that's not a normal ring. Maybe an international call? Pick it up. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. This isn't the one. I don't want to talk to him. I understand. I'll bring the telephone then. Hello? I don't remember where I was supposed to go to get my thing. You find yourself in front of a forbidding building, the crumbling ruin of some old government office. Bureaucrats now, it's bureaucrats now replaced with regular rats. Poke around and find through the sad old offices and hallways, lamenting on the fall of old reliable structures we once depended on. Is this really the future, you sigh? A couple minutes later, you find an old safe full of meat, and your mood improves dramatically due to short-term fall. Woohoo! It's not a lot of meat. Telephoning facility. Ignore it. Some sort of construction here. You've made some strange kind of metal you've never seen before. It's opaque, but still somehow glowing from within. Like a math book that swallowed a candle. It's cool to the touch, but yet radiates a kind of warmth. Oh no. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry, computer was being dumb. Doesn't feel like a typical public art project. Why build in an otherwise abandoned area? Federal prison. Vandalize a statue. Can't park there. String room. Goodies up. Do you like to play with matches, caller? Sure, we all do. This is not the one. I understand. No, I want this telephone. Then I will get it for you. Hey, wait. Go inside. I'm Alice. We honk. I'm Crimsley. Jim Crimsley. Nice set of sounds. Thanks. Takes a lot of practice to get good at the honk harmonica. Of course, all I got is time. Any chance you want to part with that honky horn? And go back to playing just harmonica? I'll swap it to you for a cracker. Just cracker? Are you that hungry? Huh? Oh, you're new. Ain't my job to show fish the rope. Go ask Tetley in 1A. Shows ropes to fish? That's a weird job. Just can't think of anything to ask you. See you around. I think I know where I can get an actual cracker, so... never mind. I guess not. Hmm. Oh, that's creepy. Not particularly strong, but creepy. Ballet slippers, swan cake, shredded tutu, shepherd the nutcracker. Attacks enemies and reduces their stats. Hi there, I'm Moppy. Very coincidence that your parents named that, and here you are mopping. It's a nickname. People call me that because I like to mop full floors. Oh, I assume it's going to be a comedic reversal. Should I have a nickname? Like a hit prison nickname like yours would help me fit in. I'm happy to suggest one if you want. Sure, hit me. Alvarado. That's it, I love it. I will never regret this. Any information, Alvarado, just ask me. I overhear all kinds of stuff while I'm mopping. See you later. Exercise yard. Hi, I'm Alvarado. Hi, I'm Vinny. Like your weird ball. First time I ever heard that. Yeah, I had to invent this because we haven't got a basketball hoop. Ah, I see. Any chance I can buy that? Cracker? That seems like a good deal. I'm sure I must be missing something. Ah, you're new here. Ask Tetley in 1A about crackers. He'll explain. Heck, he'll explain even if you don't ask. I am Bruno. See you around. One slot. customer. Hi there, I'm Alvarado. I'm Norn. Oh, nice spice jar. Need this one so I can keep eating here without dying of boredom. I have a similar gadget I can sell you though. Elaborate mechanical pepper mill. Prison shop inside I prefer a traditional shape, so I'll give it to you for a cracker. Not a food cracker. Once again, we need to go 1A. I guess I'll just go to 1A now. Chiropractor. This guy looks a little shady, you know, comparatively. I'm Alvarado. I'm Ted. You want to buy a cracker? You're selling crackers? How much? 300. For a cracker? Your crackers. New around here, huh? Look, crackers are what we call gift certificates to the prison chiropractor. We use them as currency. Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Is it true you show ropes to fish? I didn't catch his name. Firecracker. 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 1, 2, 3. That's enough. I think. Nothing from you. Did you do that? Yeah. Deal. Hard time, hard body. I'm Alvarado. Hi Alvarado, I'm Clive. Nice sword. Thanks. Technically it's the Japanese style katana. Huh. How on earth did you get a katana in here? Made it in the prison machine shop out. Pulled up license plate. Can't buy it. Deck of Luckies. Come again? Pack of cigarettes. Okay, here you go. Hand forged katana. Guy said he made it out of license plate. If you look real close, you can just faintly see where it says Capital District along the edge of the blade. Wasn't really expecting you to have, well, deal's a deal. Take care of her. Want your katana back? Seem regretful. Thanks, but nah, it's okay. I'm already making plans for an even better one. Maybe an Odachi or Nagamaki. I don't think Nagamaki is a actual weapon. Buy an extra one since we spent one. That's a pretty good one. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. Because what was my creepy music box doing? Moxie and spooky to all combatants, Moxie and physical to enemies, and raised attacks by 3. Pretty fucking good if you ask me. Wilmer, nothing for you. Donna, what you doing? Levitating orb. Color me intrigued. Tell me more about your hovering orange. Exercise my imagination. Turns out if you get really good at imagining things, you can trick your brain into believing they're real. If you get really good at that, you can make them actually real. So why are you still in jail cell? Well, these bars suddenly disappearing is a little hard to imagine than floating orange. I see. Can you teach it? Cracker. Daydream believer. Apples? Neat. Hi there, I'm Alvarado. I'm Lumford. Are you cooking? Yeah. Want to tell me that? Coffin nails. Cigarettes? Where do you get cigarettes in here? Alright. To the bus stop. That's the wrong place. Where is it? Just in case. Also, just in case. Government Valley. Back to the prison. I'm just straight up being attacked by a giant hovering wad of cancer. Considering that there's still going to be cigarette ads on the radio for another 43 years and they won't even stop banning smoking in airplanes for 60, you'd think such a direct assault would be unnecessary. It's gone patient. I should have summoned my cheese friend first, so he got the boost. Oh well, too late for that. Oop, fingers are on wrong keys again. Physicality +7. Used to be something else, but with patience and ingenuity, it was converted into a pretty bad spatula. How's your food? Thanks to these smokes, I have no idea. Guys practicing the most dangerous and therefore best kind of juggling. Hi, I'm Lewis. Want to sell me that shiv? For a pack of cigs. Artisanal shiv. Moxie +7 and causes 3 bleeding. Ooh. It's a nice shiv. Dark-haired young woman glares at you while twirling a sharpened toothbrush in her fingers. Keep trying. Keep trying. Okay, nice chatting. Bye now. Hi, I'm Mitch. Very good whistler. Thanks. I've been practicing ever since I bought my harmonica over to Crimson. What'd you get in return? Can of stash wax. Sold to some other guy, though. Huh, okay. Can you teach me to whistle? For a cracker. Great. Okay, it's pretty easy. Put your lips together, mutter a guy for sleeping with your car, and get sentenced to life in prison and blow. Can I skip that middle part? Sure, I guess, but it's what worked for me. Mouth fork. What's the fork for? In case you want to stop. Okay. Okay. Bones and things that can be wrong with them. I'm Dr. Dixley. How can I help you? Prison physician? Close, I'm the chiropractor. What's the difference? Well, physician treats ailments through specific medications to treat the state of the ailment. Chiropractor fixes everything by pushing on your spine. Interesting. Can I get an adjustment? For a gift certificate? Great, just lie down on the table. This is safer. I'm a little nervous about letting someone mess with the bones that contain the nerves that let my head communicate with all the rest of my body. Lie down. Well adjusted. Look, just because the science was developed by a man who didn't believe in vaccines or even germs, claimed the techniques were given to him by a ghost during a seance, and also I don't have any actual legal medical degree doesn't make me quack, okay? I know what I'm doing. Plus, science and seance are basically the same word. Ag, oof, ah. Ooh, I do feel better. That's all that matters. So now I got muscle of 10. Heal your Moxie in hot, and heal your team for the same amount. I think I'll take the boosty. Basketball on the street. Deal your moxie and physical damage 3 times in a row. So good against a single target, but we'll stick with our Y thing. Our spread move, rather. That was pretty nice. Got some nice loot. Probably spent more money than I should have. Explore, more money. IRS. You're hooting and hollering nearby, and look, the game's nearly over. It's not like you're gonna learn to not investigate this kind of stuff now. Turns out to be a small band of roving and/or raving maniacs. Seems like maybe their minds got corrupted by a shadow and they're just aren't reacting very well to it. I guess I'm just assuming scream out all your teeth might just be like a fun thing they're into, a hobby. That's a doll. And cheese. Government cheese. Paper wrap slab of utilitarianism in their form. They must have made a lot of this stuff for it to still be around all these years after the cows came home. Government cheese. Real thing. Spike bracelet, muscle and melee weapons. Cutie Jenny, the maniacal doll. Attacks enemies, causing them to bleed. You know what? I might use that over my mosquito. Neat. A wheel. Hello, it's for you. That isn't him, and I'm there in his house now. I'm there with him. This is not him. I'll burn the telephone then. Wait, who am I? Another one of these things. It's another nearly identical structure. Not really sure what it is or what purpose it serves. Made out of the same weird metal. Very strange. Definitely not sinister at all. One of those pays telescopes, but better look at any of the scenery around here is of no value at all. Hmm. Another squad, gang, murder of ballerinas pirouettes toward you. Looks like it's time for a grand Batman. Or Batman's ballet term for beating. Yeah, okay. Fucking rude. Swan Cape, Sparkly Tutu. Government Amphitheater. Collect some popcorn. Into the mosh pit. Ballet Theater. More stuff from the Professinator. It's just gonna be more infinite fights. What will you do on a rainy day when your house is on fire? How will you get out? When you are in the train, who will save you? In all cases, I will simply panic. This isn't him, I understand. Do you want this telephone or shall I burn it? At least tell me who you are, either of you. love the little sound that makes. Yep, just infinite fight somehow. Ah, I was supposed to be going to the DMV. Federal Bureau of Defenestration. That's throwing something out a window. Someone swiped the steps. Another one of the weird thingies here. That's the DMV. Black House. The evil White House. Instead of just the White House. Wallet on a chain. Hmm. Does it bother you what? Having to make all these telephone calls. Oh, listen, it's him. Say nothing. He looks sad. Oh, he's not bothering anybody. Let's burn him and see what he does. Wait, no. Well, my hat! Well, here it is, the obvious trap you're about to step into. Step inside. One poster. Not of you, fortunately. Whew. Take one. 451. Okay, only 10 before you. That doesn't seem too bad. Did one of the Hex Rock monsters escape SIT's quarry? Why would it be at the DMV? Rumble. What brings you here? Not exactly enlightening. Would you mind if I come in front of you? Please? I see. Notices. That guy's from Canada. Hi, robot. Hello, hey, robot. Leave it alone. Minotaur. This guy has magic bolts. Maybe need a magic license. I don't know any spells, I just hang around mazes and labyrinths and Swedish furniture stores. Need a license for being a magical creature? That would be hugely racist. It would be like if I needed a license for being Greek. Maybe you just don't need to be here. What do you mean? Doesn't seem like any of the stuff they do here applies to you, so I came here for nothing? I've been wasting my time? Yeah, I feel your pain, but I think that's the case. You know how long it takes to get in and out of that labyrinth? Sorry, bye. Robot is still here. Slick black suit. patient yet nervous air. Someone is out used to outranking everyone except the government. It's pretty clearly a mob guy, probably low-ranking capo. If he was higher ranked, he'd have someone wait in line for him. Either, what are you here for? Taking vacation to Rome soon. Gotta get a photo so's I can renew my friggin' passport. Look at all this paperwork. Can you believe it? Outrageous. My pop citizenship papers weren't this complicated. Wow, geez. Hi, doggy. Reveal your mob connections. What do you want? I ain't here to flap my guns. Would you mind if I cut ahead you in line? Yeah, I'd friggin' mind. Try it and I'll cut you. See the signet ring? Huh? Oh, you're one of the family. Gee, that's a swell ring. I ain't earned mine yet. Need something? Yeah, sorry, but I need you to take a hike and come back tomorrow. Important business and I'm in a hurry. Ah, jeez. Well, business is business. I'm sick of staying in this place and it gives me creeps. Ciao. Try to blow it up. Solve it. Don't you just fight it? Got in line anyway. Cheese. Cheese. Oh, smart. That's me. To the right and through the mouth. Come again? Fluorescent lights flicker for a moment. The room is longer than it was before. There's a giant demonic mouth hovering there. To the right and through the mouth. Um, I'd rather not. Yes, hello. It's good to see you too, doggy. You might even be able to hear him snoring for once. He is jumped up and trying to get into my lap. But there's not enough room for you up here right now. Giant Mouth hacks you up like a hairball into an office that can clearly only belong to Dark Noel. How she got the snow in here is anyone's guess, but it's probably dark magic of some kind. Yeah, okay. All these presents are labeled Not Ellis. Dark Noel gives you a cheery little wave, then cracks his knuckles. It's time to do this. Thanks for Yeah. Thanks for coming to my little Crimbo party, Ellis. Not that there was much chance of you pulling a no-show. People say I'm obsessed, but all wizards are obsessives. All I had to do was make you jump was take away your license. I don't need a license to take you down, Noel. I consider it my civic duty, and I'll do it again, just like I did in the swamp. That was just a fluke, and that swamp doesn't have any Crimbo spirit. But now you're on my turf. If you think I'm gonna switch allegiances and join Dark Crusade or whatever, you got another thing coming. I wasn't going to ask. I hate your guts. Fine, I hate yours too. Fine. Good. Enough talk, Noel. Let's sell this like real magic users with traditional wizard's duel. How charming. Gladly. We've been magnanimous and let you go first. Give me your best shortcake. She thrusts her palms forward, launching a huge brick of buttery cookie straight at your head. Stiff breeze. Quick circular motion of your arm conjures a shield of semi-soft cheese, deflecting the shortbread harmlessly. You throw the shield forward, but Noel dodges to the side. So you decide to fight dirty. Who's naughty and who's nice is decided by the winner, dear. Counterattack. Monterey jackhammer. Steam explodes from your palms as you hurl a massive pointed log of mild white, semi-hard cheese at your opponent. Meet me under the mistletoe. Leafy green darts machine gun out of her hands, dreading your attack. You dive and roll to escape as she redirects the remainder of the spell at you. You wish, lady. Oh, don't flatter yourself. Let it snow. Blizzard of snow and ice gusts towards you with gale force power. Defend. Mon's umbrella. Magical barrier protects you just long enough to outlast the storm, and you cast the ragged tatters of it away as you stand and prepare your next attack. You'll never defeat me without all your allies and familiars. And you've got a point. Provolone Wolf. A howl pierces the air as the pure white wolf dashes out from behind you and charges at Noel with its fangs bared. Tinsentacle. Tinsel. Glittering silver vines are up from her hands, entangling and strangleable. Tinsentacle? It's clearly a portmanteau of tinsel and tentacle. Come on, you did Maud's umbrella for crying out. La's umbrella makes perfect sense. 10 cent tech, well, it seems, I don't know, kind of dubious. Your face seems kind of dubious. 6 geese a laying. A whirlwind of white feathers, steel talons, and honking fills the air, streaming directly at you. Defend. Rope Fortress. Tower of blue veined white marble surrounds you, protecting you from the honking, slashing assault. When the noise subsides, dispel the tower and step forward. Dark Noel watches carefully, preparing for your next move as you twist your fingers around in a complicated gesture. Asiago to hell. You take off, sprinting toward Noel, who is expecting a spell but does not exist. In the second it takes her to realize your bluff, you've covered half the distance to her. Furious, she whips her arms in the air. Black lightning coruscates around her hands as she screams, "Please, power through." Keep sprinting. Noel's eyes are dead black. Her hair is whipping around her like snakes. The black lightning in her hands coalesces in the shape of a grinning skull. Navi det string cheese theory. You whip a thick, fibrous strand of string cheese at her wrist, tying them together, interrupting her spell. What? Then you punch her in the face. Ow, by those, you jerk, that's a foul. Finish her. Your fist slam into her repeatedly, too fast to be followed by human eyes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing a JoJo beat rush. You're naughty. I'm nice. Go ahead, finish me off. Make it a red Crimbo. I think I've proved my point already. Let you out of here alive. You promise to leave the country and never return. Maybe you are the nice one. Alright, I'll leave if that's what you want. Or you can open your present. My present? Really, it's my present, my second form, but I didn't get the chance to show it to you. It's really cool, but if you want to see it, you'll have to fight it in regular combat. No takebacks. Hell yes, let's do this. Oh, tentacle monster. The black goat. Got hand to her. Second form is pretty sweet. Shame about having to actually fight the terrifying thing. Fight. Bask in my aroma. Cheese! Okay. 32 physical and 3 bleeding. Oh right, I need to actually use the rest of my AP first. 7 stench. 14 hot. Chip. You won! Wow, maybe it'll be a Holly Jolly Crimbo after all. Ho ho ho. Key to the Black House. It's less a desk and more a gift wrapping station. Don't find any information about Uncle Murray, but underneath the paper scraps and ribbons and blank name tags, do find important looking key. Ballerina tea, shredded tutu. You're awful to look at. Two are dead, 3 are not dead. And we just shiv this guy. Throw some goo at him. Let's do one more wander for meat. Black House. You're too late. No, I'm Ellis. Ellis, it's Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray, are you okay? Surprisingly fine, kiddo. Not sure why they didn't just murder me, but I'm glad they didn't. Me too. Gotta stop the president from doing whatever crazy plans. Darn right we do, but wait a minute. What's that? What's what? Got something behind your ear. 5 meat. Don't ever change, Uncle Murray. What happened to you? Well, Jessica told you I've been hunting serious cursed artifacts, right? Yeah, that's how I found you. Yeah, that's how I found you. We've been using the Technotron to find more of them and try and follow your trail. So Charles got that thing working finally. That sure would have saved me some trouble. Anyway, a fellow told me a pen that could only write obscenities turned out to be with a little coaxing you could also get to write its real owner's current address, which was here. I wrote that letter to you while I was coming to stake out the place. They caught me snooping around. Who's this president woman? I don't know that much about her, just their name's Margaret something. 11 years ago, her barn exploded. That's where all the artifacts came from, I think. They were stuff that was in the barn at that time. Must have been one heck of an explosion. No kidding. 5 years later, she's city comptroller, and now I guess she's shadow president, whatever that is. What's she planning? Wish I knew. She built some kind of crazy machine, but I don't know exactly what it's for. With the amount of shadow energy she's collecting power, it can't be anything good. How we stop her? Well, she set up these 3 big weird pylons, obelisks, or something. I think their function is to pull shadow energy directly out of wherever it came from, pump it into a machine here in the Black House. Destroy those. Yep. Okay. I know where those are. So there was one at the telephony facility. This pylon thing you mentioned, never saw a diagram or what have you, but looking at it, I'd say it's pretty safe structure. Have to destroy it and 2 others, but destroying cut off the majority of the power and unseal the Black House. Easier said than done, though. Thing's made of pure unbrantanium alloy. Pure what now? Shadow metal. Gotcha. Try repeatedly punching it. Beeping out. Phone. Oh, weird. Hey, is that Ellis? This is Rufus. Rufus, how'd you know I was here? Didn't. Just a coincidence. My brother hunting device calculated that has the best spot to open wormhole to his location. Since there's a payphone there, I figured I'd call ahead to check. Wormhole? Thought it was a communication device. It turns out the Pearl is crazy powerful. Wormholes are a form of communication according to there's crazy shadow pillar thing here that I can use some help dealing with it. Explain some of these rings. Hang on, I'll be right there. Wait for him. Good luck, Rufus. One down. Let's see, there was... I don't remember where they were actually. I think the central office was another one. Yep, another phone call. Isles, don't Toblerone talking. How did you know where I was? You're one of the family now. You know something, we know something. Sure hope that isn't how it works, but as it happens, I really could use some help. Wait for the cavalry. They're just gonna gun it down. I want to say it was Vista Hill. So look at that, I was right. At least this is Johnny the Hobo King. My secret Hobo King powers alerted me that you might be in need. How'd you know what number to call? I just picked up my phone and it connected me to you. Is that not how phones work? Well, anyway, yes, I do need help. There's a big weird pillar thing that needs to be destroyed. No problem, I'll send a crew of hobos immediately. Thanks. The real power is the friends we made along the way, apparently. Alright, that's the last one. Gotta get back to the Black House. I think I'm just gonna go for the end. I could do some more looping around, I think, but I'm getting close to the end of what I can do for stream today, so nice. Rushing the foyer of the Black House, Murray leads you up a corridor and down a flight of stairs to a huge basement laboratory. The room is dominated by a massive, writhing tear in space, seemingly confined to an unobtainium frame. The president is typing furiously at a computer console nearby, but she turns around momentarily when you enter. She glares at you, practically hissing. I knew I shouldn't have trusted that idiot Noel to deal with you. I noticed the shadow flow has dropped back to ambient levels. I assume that was your doing? Yeah, I busted your weird pillars and now I'm busting you. Phone call. Alright, gotta go fast. Uh, Ooh, no. Oh no, I'd be real upset if you weren't too late. Oh, nuts. Yeah, nuts to you. The portal is open, and after I make these last few calibrations, the Emperor of all Shadows will be summoned to this place and kneel before me. I will rule this universe, not as President of Shadows, but the Empress. So much bigger goal than I was expecting. Yeah, we'll go big or go home, right? Anyway, don't try to stop. Without my attention, this console to keep the reaction steady, this whole thing could implode and turn this whole tri-state area into a smoking crater. Geez, okay, well, mind if I have a look around? Sure, whatever, just don't pester me unless you want everyone you've ever heard of to you to die. Make some potions. I don't think I have a potion or food going right now. Marie's holding a weird something. What's that? Umbratanium bomb. I cobbled together from parts I found lying around while you're extracting the present. Good job. Oh yeah. Oh no problem. Yeah, that was intentional. But what's your plan? From what I said, it sounded pretty bad mess with stuff. Trying to tell me something, right? I figure by applying enough pressure at just the right time, we can reverse flow and make an out portal instead of an in portal. I got it. Suck her out into space and no more problem. Well, not exactly we're at it, yes, but that's not the end. We'll also have to take care of whatever's going on the other side of the portal. Oh, you're saying I have to go through and fight, aren't you? I don't know if it'll be a literal fight or what, but yeah, that's the long and short of it, kiddo. It's the end game and no coming back from this. Are you ready? Well, actually, let me be more explicit. This is literally the end game. Once I set off this bomb, you go through that portal. You can't come back and the game ends one way or another. But nothing gets saved after you go, so you can reload back to here and keep playing afterwards. I don't really understand what you meant by that. It's okay. It wasn't you I was talking to. Let me take care of something first. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, it was weird. It was good seeing you again, kiddo. I think I got this bomb wired so I can toss it and set off from here by overloading this other who's it. Which hopefully won't end up getting me killed, but whatever happens, you gotta jump through right away. I don't know how much time you'll have left. Geez, okay, be careful. You too, kiddo. Ready? Yeah. No. Eh, here goes nothing. Ah, the pursuit of knowledge. Resolution. You and Dr. Adams and the President and her machines and a sizable chunk of the floor appear in the middle of a pale void, lit by the just arrived light of stars that burned out uncannibal eons ago. No, what did you do? Threw a little monkey wrench into your plans. Don't try and act cool about this. You don't have the slightest idea of what kind of power you're messing with. Oh yeah, like what? Welcome, playthings. You look over to your right, you see a hovering swarm of giant mouths and eyes. You get the feeling that this is your brain's best attempt to render what you're actually seeing in a way that simply won't simply annihilate your mind. In particular, that was this whole deal just a giant monkey's paw? Like, did I achieve ultimate power just I also got cursed to be constantly surrounded by morons? Hey, portal frame still looks intact. Maybe I can reopen it and fix it. Oh, you can get us back? I can get me back and continue to do my plan to summon the Emperor to our universe and under controllable conditions I intended. Yeah, what if I don't want you to do that? Do I look like I care what you want? Go away, go die in the void. Sheesh, somebody's cranky. My worry actually reeks of underline in here. You know, I do smell some kind of, akin to the odor of burnt petrochemicals. Yeah, where's it come from? All the way to the right would be my guess. Ooh, has a lot of mouths. Closer look. Technology is incomprehensible. Oral frame. Missed some optional stuff. That's what replays are for. Nuts. Hello. Be not afraid. Hi. Welcome to my realm. What are you? I'm the Shadow. I'm what the Shadow is the shadow of. Nice job if you can get it. It's a living. Try something desperate. Reason with it. Look, let's just suspect. Smooth talk it. Intimidate it. Yeah. Destroy it. Umberline Annihilator. All my cool stuff. And the worm. The TV turned on. Science really can fix anything. Adam saved the universe. After the metaphorical smoke cleared, you found yourself stuck in the weird extra-dimensional space where the final showdown happened. As High Doctor waited and waited and waited. Murray's bomb blasted him past the borders of reality. He drifted outside the world for a span of time that might have been 5 minutes or 5,000 years. The only way to be sure is to not press the key for 5,000 years. Then you'll know it was that long. A few weeks later, Jessica accidentally activated the failsafe interdimensional homing teleporter Murray had left in one of his desk drawers. She was looking for a pen. Me and Murray were wrenched through the ether and unceremoniously dumped on the floor of the antique store. After spending a reasonable amount of time patting one another on the back, we started searching for the next Elder Tour on Murray's big list of cosmic threats. The world's always under existential threat if you know where to look, and Murray always knows where to look. Thanks to your mob connections, Murray's been has a lot more meat at his disposal than he's accustomed to. That should make the next old god easier to deal with. Purple Door did a brisk trade until the end of Prohibition, at which point Mate did an even brisker one. Obi decided to leave the hobo's life behind and just play the oboe full time. When they started televising underground bare knuckle boxing, Gabby got really excited and joined the league. Her combat style was a mixture of different martial arts that came to be known as super weird fighting. Molly went on to become the most notorious bank robber of her era. She was last seen somewhere in Bolivia. After spending a few years catching up on the latest scientific developments, Professor Adams rebronzed himself. If the world ever needs him again, he'll be there. The streets of Ocean City are relatively safe, a few gang fights notwithstanding. King Johnny got the camp loaded into the ocean with Samuel and Agamemnon doing most of the heavy lifting. I think that's the Gator, and I don't remember which one Samuel was. Maybe piano? With the wind at their backs, they set sail for distant shores. Thanks to Ovid and Croesus, the expedition was comfortable and well funded. Sure got boring at times, but how he entertained folks was harmonica and Dusty brought a deck of cards. Whenever anybody got scratched up or seasick, Doc was there to provide some medical attention. The nights were cold, but between Beatrice's wool and Calendula's moonshine, everybody kept cozy. They ate cream fish thanks to Walter and Creamy Steve. Cornelius and Beanie provided cornbread and beans. Mossman provided fine herbs and exotic spices. After a long and difficult journey, they arrived at the land they'd promised to themselves. They founded a new nation, a nation of hobos by hobos for hobos, with liberty and justice for hobos, also known as the UK. Just kidding. Marvin went on to set the world record for Mailbox City. He held the record for nearly a week. He has recently become interested in flagpoles. Bishop's inspection went swimmingly, and the vicar of St. Polycarp's was soon promoted to vice pope. That whole grisly murder business behind Miss Brewster went on in the boarding house of the Decade Award for the International Salesman's League. The store was moderately successful, but she was confident in 40 years business would boom. Rebecca wisely invested all the meat he spent at her store and eventually expanded into a nationwide chain. 70 years from now, the historical village of Sandwich is still a popular tourist attraction. Particularly popular among mixed-up hipsters who get confused with Sandwich, Brooklyn. Sit's astronomy program continued to be no less dumb than Sit's astrology program. Championship trophy remains the crowning achievement of the Sit food fighting team. This is mostly because they never won another one before the program was cancelled. Clem and Jarvis Schliz evaded capture by adopting the aliases Jarvis James and Clem Bartles, respectively. At Prohibition end, they had a long and illustrious career in the getting people drunk industry. Mudhenge was acquired by Stonehenge Corporation, renamed Stonehenge Mud, and shut down. With help, Ron Rasmussen became the first person in history to fly all the way around a swamp. Fame lasted until nearly a month later when Charles Lindbergh was seen buying a new set of shoelaces. Haim Quarry went bankrupt after the workers fled in the night. Most of them made it back to the city and found new jobs, which could not have possibly been worse than their old jobs. Loss of Tom and Kathy plunged largemouth Bass and Sons into a succession crisis. Chaos, the bastard reboner returned from exile, made his claim to the throne. Although Tom and Kathy's Judgewood business never took off domestically, they were knighted in Albion for services judicial fashion. Paul Leathers used his new tongue to preach nonviolence and counseled many a troubled youth away from the life of big game hunting. John Leathers was convicted of mail manslaughter and is preparing himself to be sent to a penal colony on Mars. Kid with Glasses spent a week bragging after he proved his theory about big hands. Plant Kid will happily wear Mossman's mustache for the rest of his life. Chemist Kid is still reeling from the smell of whiskey you brought her. Radio Kid still proudly wears the feather you brought him from Barva Yagra. Kid with a wrench still tells stories about time captures of Chupa Naranja. Fly Girl is still grateful for the Chester he brought her from the Flemberg. Little Hunter moved to international waters to escape federal prosecution for marble fraud. Mole Ross Place remained uninhabited until the 1990s, where it became a hotbed for swinging, sexy singles. Okay. No natural predators thin their numbers like Mullen Coyotes, sheep bred out of control. They went on to become the region's primary supplier of both mittens and mutton. Despite all your efforts, the Maze Maze stayed pretty much exactly the same, forever. Billy made sure of that. Workers at Ford Compound weren't able to get the factory machinery back up and running. After months of research and hard work, they finally made a car entirely out of beans. It smelled awful and nobody would buy it, so they ended up abandoning it on the streets of Ocean City. Old Ham Mill never spun again. Rufus emerged from his portal somewhere deep underground. He didn't know where he was, but he knew he was one step closer to his brother. That was all that mattered. The end. Press any key. Shadows over Loathing. Chaos Monkey, what? Anyways, that's it for now. I might try to do some of the bonus stuff, but I'll probably just do that on my own. Anyways, take it easy.